Yes, in this one now, we are still solving essential mathematics. We are considering exercise 3A question 11 to 20. But in this case now, we are asked to write each of the following numbers in full. That is to say that these numbers are given in a standard form and we are asked to write them in full. So a number, if you look at the numbers are in standard form, they are in standard form, they are in standard form. Now we are asked to write them in full. So let us first of all consider number 11. So number 11 is 6 times 10 to the power of 2, to the power of 0. And we are asked to write it in full. First of all, this is what we need to know. Let me bring it down. Solution for this one. First of all, we know that 10 to power 0 is equal to 1. Any number to the power of 0 is equal to 1. So we have in this case now we have 6 times 1. And 6, any number multiplying by 6 is that, any number multiplying by 1 is that number itself. So we have 6 as the final answer. This is the expression in full. 6 in each standard form is this form, but when we want to write 6 in full is this form. So number 12 now. 1.52 multiplied by 10 to the power of 3. So this is how I'm going to do it now. 10 to the power of 3 is the same thing as 10 times 10 times 10 in 3 places. So 10 times 10 is 100 times 10. This one and this one will give you 100. Then this one times this one will give you 1000. So 10 to the power of 3 is equal to 1000. 10 to the power of 3 is equal to 1000. So we have 1.52 multiplied by 1000. So the next thing now, for us to know that yes, to write this number in full, we just use our calculator and multiply with this. But the simple way to go about it is that we have 1, 2, 3. So we are going to move our decimal point in 3 places. So our decimal point is here, we move it 1, 2, and 3. So we will have 1520 point as our number in full. Let me put this explanation again. We can multiply this one and this one, then we'll have this. But for us not using calculator, what we need to do for us to get at the final answer, which is the full expression of this number in a standard form to its full expression, we need to count the zeros, the number of zeros, and we move the decimal point by the number of the zeros. So we have 3 zeros here, 1, 2, 3. So we are going to move the decimal point 3 times, which is 1, 2, then 3. Then we are going to have this as our expression in full. So number, I left out 13 because 13, the explanation for 13 covers, the explanation for this one cover the one for 13. So let me go with 14. 14, let me do it on this side. We have 14 to be 4.671 multiplied by 10 to the power 7. Yes. So now 10 to the power 7 is equal to 7. 10 into 7 places. Multiplying 10 by itself into 7 places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 into 7 places. And what is that going to be? For easy work now, for easy multiplication, you can use your calculator here. This times this 100, this times this 1000, this times this 10,000, this times this 100,000, this times this 1,000,000, this times this 10,000,000. But imagine that this is up to 15 times. Imagine that it's up to power 15. Is that how you're going to continue doing it? No. So the simple way for you to identify, for you to solve this is, you have 10 here. So how many are, what is the power? The power is 7. So you just add 7 zeros. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Since the power is 7. So you have comma here, you have comma here. So we have 10 million. So now the next step is 4.671 multiplied by 10 million. Next, for you to multiply, you can easily use your calculator and do it. But the simple way for you to do is for you to move the decimal point. So how many are we having? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So look at the decimal point. You move it 7 times. So you have 4.671. You are moving the decimal point. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you have 0 here, 0 here, 0 here, 0 here. So your final answer is going to be 4, 6, 7, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0. Where this and this. So that's our final answer in full. So the next one is, I'm going to leave out this one and this one. I'm going to leave out 15 and 16. You try it on your own. The next one I'm going to do is 17 because the power is 2 minus 5. This one, the powers are positive. This one, the power is plus. This one, the power is positive. But this one, the power is negative. So we need to work on this very one to see how it is being handled when the power is at the negative side. If you want to write the standard number in its fullest form and the power is on the negative side. So let's consider question number 17, which is 1.32 times 10 to the power of minus 5. There is one thing you should know is that 10 to the power of minus 5. Let me explain this thing here. 10 to the power of minus 5. From law of indices, a to the power of minus 1 is equal to 1 all over e to the power of 1, which is equal to 1 all over a. A to the power of minus 2 is equal to 1 all over a to the power of 2 is equal to a times a. So in this case now, we have 10 to the power of minus 5, which is going to be 1 all over 10 to the power of 5, which is going to be 1 all over 10 times 10 times 10 times 10 times 10 in 5 places. And this times this will give us 100, with this will give us 1000, with this will give us 10,000, with this will give us 1 million. But we cannot continue doing that. Imagine it is to the power of minus 18. So at this point now, you know that 10 to the power 5 is the same thing as you just write down 5 zeros. And this is the same thing as 1 divided by this will give you 0 point. How many are these 0? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. So in this case now, the answer is this one is the same thing as so if you take it down to this place now, you have 1.32 multiplied by 0.1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So for you can equally use your calculator to get this value. And without using the calculator, what you can normally do is that now the decimal point is in zeros. These values here are insignificant. So what you need to do now is for you to count backward. So the decimal point is here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you are going to count backward. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 0, 0, 0, 0. So our answer is going to be 0.1234. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3, 2 as our final answer. So this number here if you are asked to express it in the standard form, we are going to have this. Let's try that. 0.00000132. We are moving to the right. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it will be 1.32 to the power of minus 5. So this is our final answer. Thank you, Paul. Please, you people can try your hand on this one. 19 and 20. This, when you try, you like, you share, Please subscribe. Just do it for me, please. You comment. Remember to comment with your answers, corrections, and questions. Thank you all. It's Mathematical 25.